Jealousy is a disease, and I hope you get well soon.
So it has been a while since we have seen you. Okay.
Yep. Happy New Year, bitches.
Yeah, right.
It's February now.
There it is.
Speaking of,
So
nah, I'm good.
so John has this running joke for Black History Month.
I don't have a running joke. I don't have
He
a
does, and his job needs to know about it. But we are back. Welcome to Tricksters Podcast, man. For the first time since we started, we're live in person outside of you, my lady. And kind of what I wanted to announce to the fellas is me and John will get together maybe once every blue moon, once every 2 weeks, and record a live episode on our own. Of course, we're going to continue to have you guys on Zoom because it's nothing but fun. But there is a different vibe in person, and whenever you're coming to town, we need to figure this out, Jane. It'd be nice to have you at the end of the table here. So anyway, I don't know what the answer is. How are you doing in Georgia?
I'm doing great in Georgia.
Yeah, that's the rundown. So,
That's right. That's what we got.
so John's been eating some Sour Patch Kids. This is our commercial break.
I've been getting wacky on these things.
So they're going crazy right now,
The blue ones?
bro.
The blue ones?
The blue ones?
Honestly, people might judge me. The yellow, they're there.
There's not a bad flavor Sour Patch Kid.
That's true, but that lemon, blue's the best.
I mean, blue is the best.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yellow goes crazy.
I'm
But
telling you.
blue,
That's the thing. Like, I think about the movie theater, and me and my wife are planning to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Kane guy, Jonathan Majors, which that's gonna be rad. Like, I think it comes out on March 3rd. My birthday's March 7th, so we're kind of gonna make it that. Yes, I'm a grown man that wants to go to a theater on my birthday, but I'm a nerd. I love Marvel. Great. But all I've been thinking about, bro, thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All I've been thinking about is the snacks and the popcorn. Because I was recently in Montgomery for a conference, and it was a speaking engagement, but they gave us movie theater popcorn. And I'm like, bro, there's nothing I can do at home to simulate this flavor. What are they doing in the movie theater to make the popcorn? I've made homemade popcorn. I've done all the overred Redenbachers. I've done everything. I've tried. And it's just the snacks there. It's next level.
You can buy like the same snacks from the gas station, and they don't hit the same. I'm convinced they get a different kind, like Bunch of Crunch. Like Bunch of Crunch in the movie theater, it tastes different.
They probably what could I don't know.
I don't know what they could do, but they do something. And I'll get to the bottom of it.
Pay more for it. They taste expensive.
No, it's just pressure. It's just I don't know.
I don't pay for nothing in the movie theater. I got a gun.
The candy?
So let's get to topics because we don't need an open floor here with John.
No.
All my candy, I'll start getting wacky.
So congratulations to the Eagles. Not congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. They suck, and I want them to lose everything they ever try to do.
Wow.
But congrats to the Eagles for making it to the Super Bowl. We're calling it now. I don't even know if Jalen's going to be the Super Bowl MVP, but I do know he's going to have a good game because the Chiefs' defense really isn't like that. Like, the Eagles made the best defense in the league. They're first in every category. They made them look like nothing. People don't understand the Eagles are known for their defense and their pass rush, but their offense is equally as good. It's kind of scary. So I'm excited to see that Super Bowl. I really hope it's just bad for them.
Bro,
I hope it's bad for Patrick Mahomes.
I hope the Chiefs get just entered.
Entered?
Like back alley prison fumble.
Because you know what that's like, right?
No.
Okay.
I've just heard
You've heard
things from other people.
Yeah, they know.
Bro, I don't want.
Kudos to Jalen for singing that
and to experience joy. I want them to just be sad the whole game.
Not even sad. The best disappointed fans that I've noticed are the ones that are just poker face. Like they can't believe it's this bad. Like not sad. They didn't get let down by a drop pass. It's third quarter and they're just
They're just watching the game.
We paid all this money for the tickets.
They're just like looking like they're not like the game's on and they're just looking in front of them like we're getting our ass whooped right now. And there's nothing we could do. Like Vanderbilt last night. Speaking of, shout out Alabama basketball, man.
Shout out Alabama.
Bro, they beat Vanderbilt by like 55 points.
Well, you know what just happened to the Brooklyn Nets? The same thing.
That's good.
The Celtics went on the inside. But keep talking about Bama because I'm loving what they're doing right now.
I don't really know a whole lot about what they're doing.
Okay.
Just because basketball. If I see with college basketball and me, if I get into it, it will like swallow me whole. Mm-hmm. And I just don't have enough
bandwidth.
I don't have enough of myself to like devote to this many things at once. And basketball takes up so much of my being.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too far into basketball.
I agree. Because, I mean, when I met you, you were in college. It was just that.
Mm-hmm.
And you did love Bama for the school, but there was nothing to be excited about basketball.
There was a guy named Scenario Hillman. Shout out him. He's probably 40 now.
Scenario?
Bro, he used to dunk on people's subs. The team sucked. Mm-hmm. He wasn't that great.
Right.
But he could dunk. And he would.
There's room for that. In sports.
He just jumped.
Yeah.
That's all he did.
Okay.
Don't have to dribble. Just give him the ball and let him dunk. Mm-hmm. And he did.
Shout out to him. But you're also a Duke guy.
Yeah, I was a Duke guy.
Physically and
physically a Duke guy.
Right.
The Duke thing came about just
Oh.
I was at a no, this is basketball. We were at a restaurant and Duke was playing and they were having their way with somebody. And I was like, these guys are playing some good ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then I proceeded to watch another game. They play like, oh,
yeah,
they're still getting on the inside of folks. I like this.
Again, what good thing are we talking about?
Right.
Duke basketball back in
the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
The JJ Redick days, they used to get after. They used to get after folks in the JJ Redick days.
You know what? I enjoyed Austin Rivers at Duke so much.
Bro, Austin Rivers when he beat Carolina that year, I actually rolled over to like go to sleep because they were selling towards the end of the game. And then a Carolina player like knocked the ball into their own basket.
Mm.
And I heard them talk about it on the TV. So let me roll back over and see if there is a. And sure enough, there was a God that night.
I don't understand your concept on God, but we'll talk about that another day. This nigga think that God is just everything good happens to you. That's what religion is supposed to be.
Yeah.
No.
That's good.
You're supposed
I think it's called the Illuminati, actually.
Which is the opposite of what. Anyway. So, I mean, that's what's funny is like, if y'all don't know, I'm an Auburn fan, Gina's an Auburn fan, Jonathan's an Alabama fan, which is huge rivals. And basketball-wise, again, Auburn and Alabama growing up were nothing to be excited about. So we had to go elsewhere. I met John, he was a Duke fan, I was a North Carolina fan. So literally, basketball and football just naturally just rivaled. And somehow we became best friends in the middle of that. But point is, man, North Carolina just lost to Pittsburgh by 1 point, which is crazy, and I missed the ending of that. But they just hadn't been the same. I don't expect Duke to be the same since Coach K.
Bro, they lost to
the best coach in basketball.
They've been losing to schools that like I would never expect them to lose to. Like they lost to who was it?
Well, imagine this: North Carolina's been doing that since Rob Williams. So
yeah,
imagine that.
It's just when I was a Duke fan.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama basketball's down to the dumps, and now Alabama basketball's got this resurgence, and then Duke basketball's down to the dumps. So
what do you hope?
But it's no. It's just better though. I mean, you're a Bama guy.
I'm a Bama guy. Back when they were like bad at basketball, I still wanted them to do good just because, I'm a fan of the school.
Yeah.
I want them to do good at everything.
Mm-hmm. In the world. So
debate team. I hope they fuck it up.
I'm done.
Yeah, bro.
That's where I cut it off. I'm not that into Auburn because Auburn's like known for swimming too. If you didn't know.
And equestrian.
Anyway.
Them bitches ride horses and shit.
He didn't respect when he said it. It was not with respect.
Oh no.
Equestrians. So
I was mocking him.
Okay.
Well, fuck Auburn.
All right.
Now that that's clear.
Y'all are professional incestors.
That's fine.
Anyway.
17 count, brother. Got the natties, don't matter.
Y'all got the natties. I ain't gonna lie. We will never have that in my lifetime. I could go 100 years old Auburn and not have 17 national championships.
Agreed.
So, with that said, Zena.
Coaches in a year though.
Yeah. What you got today? Do you have anything for us?
Yes, I have a couple of things for you. First, I have my drink because I haven't done that shit. I'm already feeling it. I'm not gonna lie. Drunk a couple margaritas tonight as I watched the Celtics obliterate the Nets. But for tonight, I got some Stella Rosa Moscato. It's a sparkling kind, hence the pop in the bubbly.
Okay. The juice.
It's a go-to. It's definitely a go-to. It's not juice. This is alcohol.
Okay.
Yep. It's a go-to. It's definitely a go-to. It's pretty good. It's the rosé.
I've got Dr. Pepper, 8.5, and 23 flavors, authentic blend of 23 flavors. So,
do you taste all 23?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's like a party.
That's not true for anyone.
It's a party in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can we hear the topic? I don't like where this is going.
I got a couple of things I wanted to let everybody know about. Recently, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence getting together again. They coming back at it, bad boys for life. Opinions, thoughts. Do we want this to happen or not?
I got a quick answer. No. The last one was bad. The second one wasn't as good as the first one. The second one was just more star power and it was funny. But I don't like the director. I don't like the slow-mo. Nothing makes sense. They're just doing what everybody else is doing, which is just adding things to prolong what's bad.
Wasn't it Bad Boys 2 where they like pulled up on the Klan rally?
Mm-hmm.
That was rad.
That was a pretty good open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that.
And then I like the part where the dude looked through the hole in the wall and
that was hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I mean, do you think this is an attempt for Will Smith to bring back the blacks? You know what I mean?
So no,
I don't think
that's a slap.
I think that
anytime the phrase "the blacks" is used, I'm just like,
yeah, I'm the same with the Jews.
I'm gonna sit back.
When people get to talking about the Jews, I'm out of there. You know, so yeah, I'm out of it.
Those Jews.
So I'll say this: Will Smith has already attempted to win back what he was, and this is the thing: he hasn't really lost any fans. He just lost the image that he used to have. Does that make sense? So people still pull up for Will Smith. We're still there. We still love him as an actor and entertainer, but we don't see him the same as we used to. And I don't even blame that on the slap with Chris Rock. I blame it on Jada Pinkett. It's just all her fault, all bad. But to stay on topic, I hated the third Bad Boys. It shouldn't have happened. It was stupid that he had a son at the end. And it was just stupid. And so I don't know where they're going to go from here, but Martin Lawrence is giving up on his fitness. And
man,
he's fat in the face.
He looks like Big Mama for real. That's what they do. They need a Big Mama's house, whatever number is next.
But this time, no fat suit. He just wears.
Yeah, he's Martin Lawrence. And no makeup, no wig.
Not to make you feel bad, but
Really.
pretty,
Hey, man, I'm good. He's in his jacket. Like, he's not even.
Action.
I'm pretty sure he's suffering from a disease.
How do you? God. He reminds me of a chipmunk, right? That has had too many
No,
nuts.
a real disease.
How are the new Bad Boys coming out?
Hmm.
How do you feel about the Bad Boys coming out?
I feel like it's an attempt to win back people. I know you say he hasn't lost fans, but I feel like he has definitely lost fans. You know, when you lose an image, you lose a lot of people who were following that image, right? You
That's
lose
true.
a lot of people who were trying to be around that image and make themselves look better because you were that person. Now he don't have those people around anymore. I feel like this is definitely an attempt to get back to where people can forget about this shit.
But why would this movie though? Like,
Because it didn't work for Emancipation. He did a serious movie, now he need to do a funny movie. I feel like this is a shuck and jive, honestly.
I heard Emancipation's good, but I haven't watched anything on the Apple TV thing. I don't want to sign up for that. And I know it's supposed to be free or something, but
Boo boo.
you seen it?
Nah, I'm saying Apple TV.
Oh yeah. I mean, I heard there's some good stuff on there.
Bro, you could tell me it's a secret to $1 million free dollars. Just watch one thing on Apple TV. I'm not doing it. All it takes to sign up, probably a minute. Probably a minute.
But you don't want to do that.
And I don't want to do that.
Well, that's the thing. It's so many subscriptions now. You got to subscribe to watch the favorite shows that you've been watching for 10, 20 years. It doesn't make any sense that you have to pay again for what you've already consumed. I mean, when The Office moved off Netflix to Peacock, good God, thank God you're paying for Peacock, because otherwise, I've got on CD every season of The Office, and I'm prepared at any point to go get a $20 DVD player and watch them on my own.
Watch it when you want.
Because I can't take it. We're getting strong on out here. And I feel the same way with Bad Boys, man. Like, just stop doing things we don't want.
That's another thing, too. Like, Gene watches a lot of movies. He's a guy.
I am.
And I can just ask him, like, hey, is this worth watching? Yes or no? And if he tells me no, great. I don't have to waste my fucking time. He can waste his.
And I do. I take that risk. I'm not doing it with Bad Boys.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to waste my time. I recently wasted my time. I know y'all don't watch TV. This is a turn left. But I just recently wasted my time watching Shotgun Wedding with J-Lo. It was on Amazon Prime. Yeah. Big waste of time. Some funny moments, but I mean, it was just J-Lo being J-Lo as J-Lo is in all wedding movies.
Why is she in so many?
I don't know.
J-Lo is like Tom Cruise, right? Where people are going to disagree with him. But Tom Cruise is just good looking and does one thing well, which is run. She's good looking and just can be sexually.
Oh, he does two good things well. He runs and he wears shades.
Oh, I
I mean, I got into it with a guy, not into it, but a guy was like, Tom Cruise can act. And I'm like, wait. But this is also a Harrison Ford fan. And Harrison Ford never acted a day in his life. He was in Star Wars. He was in big movies, but it's like, bro, you're not.
Hey, do we have a white guy?
Mm-hmm.
We do. His name's Harrison Ford.
Hey, he's hired.
Sign him up.
Sign him up. Big
Bro, I
nose.
watched Top Gun Maverick. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
Cool movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Cruise didn't do anything like overly great,
But he's in great stuff.
Just the movie in general, like people in airplanes, like flying fast.
Let's do this. Let's switch Toms. Put Tom Hanks in all of Tom Cruise's movies. And put Tom Cruise in all of Tom. Be the worst Buzz Lightyear. I mean, Woody.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Tom Cruise is Woody. I might kill him.
Tom Cruise in Castaway. Tom Cruise, Captain Phillips. It just doesn't work. Tom Cruise in Catch Me If You Can.
But Tom Hanks in Mission Impossible.
Bro, hey, we got ourselves a movie.
Just him in the suit rappelling down from the ceiling. Da-da-da. His big goofy head. He does.
But Tom Hanks in The Firm would be incredible.
I've never seen it.
What?
I don't watch movies. I don't. I've got.
You would like The Firm. Tom Cruise didn't really do
It's based off the book by John Grisham, correct?
Yes.
I vaguely know what you're talking
And
about.
the book was amazing too. There was a movie with Jamie Foxx. It's not Collateral. It was Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx, and Tom Cruise was so awful. Like Jamie acted circles around him in this movie for it to work.
Jamie Foxx.
He's really good at what he does. So anyway, I don't want to get into every example, but imagine like if you probably never seen Castaway, Forrest Gump, I'm sure. But Tom Cruise in those roles would ruin the movie.
Oh God!
Imagine Tom Cruise talking about a box of chocolates. Just that.
Oh.
So,
That's so small.
he's a very small man.
He's a small guy.
Yeah. So anyway, we've gotten kind of off topic, but
Completely.
of just the movies where people really aren't doing anything. You brought up J-Lo, she's one of them. Again, Tom Cruise is one. I don't know why, but some people have tried to put Brad Pitt in that box, and he can act his tail off, man. That guy's good.
Brad Pitt's that guy.
He's really good.
I watched Bullet Train. See, these movies I'm telling you.
Bro,
These movies I'm
you
telling
seen
you.
Bullet Train?
The movies I'm telling you that I watched, Top Gun Maverick
Yeah,
and Bullet Train.
that's a game.
Both were on a 12-hour flight. So,
Okay.
I think people are confusing the inability to act with people being in similar roles.
That's
So-
not true.
So you could put
Because Tommy Lee Jones is the same person in everything he's ever been in, and he can freaking act.
right. I'm saying
Is it Tommy Lee Jones or Tommy Lee Curtis?
people can say he doesn't do it. He's always the same. He's always
Yeah.
the same. He doesn't change it up. I'm saying they could have the same role no matter what movie they're in, i.e. Denzel. Denzel is a lot of the same person in a lot of his movies. That don't mean he can't act. It just means that's the person he is in a lot of his movies.
You mean Coach Boone Denzel Washington?
Bro,
What?
Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, Tommy Lee Jones,
Yes.
Josh Brolin, like they're the same guys in everything, and they are amazing at it.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson has to drop the F-bomb in every single movie he's in somehow.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's about to get cussed out, and I'm here for it.
But he's good
Yeah.
in the middle of all that. Like he's known for the MFers and all that, but
Oh, yes.
he's really, really good.
Bro, imagine that. Being known. Just say motherfucker.
He was the first.
I only aspired to like it.
You can't do it anymore. Like,
Exactly.
he's done
It's his.
it.
Like when he's a kid,
Imagine
he's
a
like
movie-
just like looking at his ceiling like
One day.
I'll be the guy that says motherfucker.
in
No,
every movie I'm in.
He didn't start acting until he was 40.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Pulp Fiction was one of his first like big roles.
He was 40 years old when he started acting, and he has the most credits, meaning the most movies in acting history.
What was it? Pulp Fiction?
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction. So fucking good.
the movie takes a twist. It really does. I don't like the ending.
You don't like the ending.
I don't like when Homeboy was getting touched on.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, all right. Shout out Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is the same in everything, and he's good.
Willis is the same person in every movie he's in.
Everything.
Old buddy from Taken. God, what's his name?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's the same.
Liam Neeson.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is the same in
In real life.
Viola Davis is the same in everything. Why? She's good.
She's good. Played such a bitch.
Take it back. It's Black History Month. Take it back.
She didn't die. She was so close to getting got, and
It
she
was
didn't.
funny though.
Lawbody Citizen was so funny. I wanted her to get got there because she was such a bitch.
She was real cocky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And she was about to get her.
It was about to happen.
She was about to get it.
But
and
Jamie, yeah.
then they foiled us possible. Just get her,
Yeah.
and then get caught.
That judge was funny.
The judge.
She answered that call.
That might have been the funniest moment in cinematic history.
How do you get shotgun through a phone?
Where Jamie Foxx's character was like, you really want to answer that right now? Well, I'm the judge. I can do what I want.
Brain out.
He was like shocked and everything when it says, "Did you get?"
Yeah. He's also like, well, so no, I'm not looking forward to.
Oh yeah, the question from
I'm trying to bring it back. I'm not looking forward to Bad Boys at all. I'll probably end up watching it when it comes out on streaming services, which might take like a month because it's going to be a bad movie. So
we will see.
He needs to make a buddy with Chris Rock,
bro.
If you really want to get everybody back on your side,
I tell you what, you're a genius.
I mean,
you should write it.
Wait, Chris Rock in the movie?
Buddy cop movie with Chris Rock. That would work. And like all Will Smith does, the whole movie is slap people. Like,
come on, Hollywood, just hit us up. We'll help you get this idea out there.
All we do is drop gems here on the Tricksters podcast. So I think that's a great idea. You're a genius now. We should crown you.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
Yeah, going on. Next we got just a couple of music updates actually. Recently it was announced. I know you guys don't want to hear this, but Beyonce is doing a world tour for her album Renaissance to kick off Black History Month. And actually Lil Wayne is actually going on tour too.
This is the thing, man.
He almost dies every drug related thing. I want you to stop fucking playing on me.
Just do it already.
Just get it over with. I'm tired of seeing prayers for Lil Wayne on my Facebook every year. Just, you get the ceilings, appreciate it.
Bro, I'm trying to read you right now.
I'm over it, bro. I'm over Lil Wayne.
You're tired of him pump faking.
I really am.
Like, get to going.
Shit, or get off the pot.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Lil Wayne is a legend. And at one point in time, you really respected him.
I did. I really did.
You know, he was the prelude to Drake, who's if you're in our generation at all, if you're at least 20 years old and at the oldest.
You got to move that up a little bit, about 25.
What's that?
You got to move that number up a little bit. It need to be about 25, not 20.
No, 20-year-olds love Drake.
Oh, Drake. I thought you were saying for Wayne.
No. I'm saying like Lil Wayne was the pre-Drake. Mm-hmm. And we got to thank him for that because if you're anywhere between 20 years old and 40 years old, you know that Drake is the best artist of our generation, whether you like him or not. So Wayne at least gave us that, but Wayne was that guy for a good 5 years before all that. So, I mean, I kind of want to go to the concert. My wife brought it up. And I'm like, I'll only go, though, if he plays everything for 2014. Because the Carter 3 was so trash.
Carter 3 was trash. Carter 5 was, oh, my God.
Not Carter 3, the Carter 4. I'm sorry. Please. I got to erase that. The Carter 4 came out in 2014, I believe. It was so bad. Carter 3 is my favorite album. So,
yeah. I respect it. And there was a line he had in one song that was so bad. I was like, okay.
Well, there's a lot of songs now.
But like, I remember the distinct part. Oh, Lil Wayne song. He's about to go crazy. Then he said something. I was like, oh, wait. You need to just stop right now.
Well, he went through 2 years of music of only talking about dick. That really happened. And I don't think people realize this. He really had a song called My Uzi Go, My Dick Go Bow, Bow, Bow. He said, my dick is an AK. That was his lyrics.
Why do you remember the lyrics?
It's that bad. That was on the 4th. He had gun rack.
Yo,
No,
do it in the Wheezy voice, bro.
he got Soulja Boy on that album. It was just so bad. But everything, so Carter 3, Sorry for the Wait, everything with that for that is legendary. And so I would go on, I mean, he's coming to Birmingham. I would go on to the concert if he committed to just doing everything before 2014, like all the songs.
You wouldn't? What if he brings out Young Money?
My brother.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Those tickets are $200 a piece.
Well, you know, I just saw Dave Chappelle. So.
Oh, with me, Gene.
I've been saw Dave Chappelle.
That was the best comedy show, and not because it's Dave. Everybody did their freaking thing. And Birmingham show, it wasn't an empty. Like, it was so full. Everything was there. The guy, Donnell Rollins, Ashley Larry, as you know him, he did 15 minutes that turned into 20 because we just couldn't let him go. Chris Rock did an hour. Dave Chappelle did an hour. And, man, there was this guy named Rich Ingram, who you should look up. He's like 42, white guy. And he is absolutely hilarious. His crowd work was on point. That was incredible. So when Q brought up Lil Wayne, I'm like, well, I'm kind of on a good streak right now in Birmingham.
You see,
I don't know if I want him to ruin that.
That's a good point. But then also the crowd that will be at the Lil Wayne concert. I don't want to be associated with them.
Well, yeah, they'll all be high.
I mean, I don't like to go to the concerts anyway, just because I don't like crowds. But typically, if you're in a crowd of people, they're going to be idiots.
I think you would be surprised at the percentage of white people that show this.
Agreed.
They're not the white people I want to be associated with.
I have no idea why, but if you YouTube any Lil Wayne concert, about 80% of the crowd's going to be white.
Gene had a revelation. We've talked earlier.
More of a speculation.
Yeah, speculation, yeah. About white people going to rap concerts and the reason why they do that.
Y'all let us know in the comments. But I truly believe that, yeah, rap music is great, hip hop's amazing. But I think that white people go to concerts to say the N-word loudly. And there's nothing that anybody can do.
Yeah, there's something about saying it in your home. It just doesn't hit like inside your own four walls. But if you got public and oh man, it's like a sneeze, I bet.
I'm about to be done. I feel like white folks saying the word in public with no consequences. It's like that feeling you get when you're cleaning your ear after a couple of days. Like it's like orgasm level.
It's like playing Russian roulette and not blowing your brains out.
Yeah.
It's just a rush.
Breath of fresh.
A nice topic for Black History Month.
We gotta clip that up. We gotta clip that up. But with that said, shout out to all the fans. We are back. Things rolling. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna do more live episodes coming up. But this has been another episode of Tricksters Podcast. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate you all.
Happy Black History Month.
Okay. I just don't like.